Another year has come and gone, and with a new year comes new goals. Whether you've decided this is the year you're going to sell your home, or if you're just considering it, you need to know which buyer trends to expect in 2020. So, in today's Coffee with Connie, I've laid out the most important trends for this year and how it could affect your decision as a seller. So stay tuned. Millennials are anyone born between the years of 1981 and 1997, and the largest majority of them are turning 30 in 2020. So this year, older millennials will be starting to think about settling down, having kids, and buying their first home. But by the time we're halfway through 2020, millennials are going to account for more than half of all the mortgages taken out in the United States, which is greater than all the other generations combined. So the first trend that we're going to see is that millennials are still on the move. So what does that mean for you if you're a seller? Well, if you're considering making upgrades to your home before you sell, know what the millennials want. The features at the top of their list include patios, hardwood floors, laundry rooms, walk-in pantries, and updated kitchens. And millennials are less concerned about how big the home is, and they're more concerned about how far it is from work and what school district it's in. Almost all the millennials are going to search online when looking for a home, and 80% of them last year actually found the home they purchased on their phone. Times have changed, right? Be sure that your online listing photos are high quality, professionally taken, and that your listing can be easily found on all those major consumer search sites. So trend number 2 is that prices are on the rise, and so is the iBuyer. In 2018, home prices rose 5%. 2019, 3.3%, and this year they're expecting 2.8%. While that's not a whole lot, it is still a steady increase year after year. If you want to stay on top of what's going on in Cobb County, make sure you like, follow, or subscribe to our blog, because we're going to be delving into that next week. The iBuyer trend is also predicted to increase this year. An iBuyer is a real estate company that makes an instant offer on a home, usually within days. According to Real Trends, Zillow is planning to expand into 6 new markets, and they've already come to Atlanta. So what does that mean for you if you're a seller? Well, with home prices still on the rise, you may make a profit on your home if you sell this year. It's also vital to keep in mind that some buyers might even be priced out of the market with these increasing prices, which means you could have fewer showings and fewer offers. So you want to make sure your home really does stand out. Although location, location, location has been the slogan for the past few years, it seems that buyers, especially millennials, are now the largest group of home buyers, are willing to compromise location for something more affordable. With the iBuyer companies on the rise, it's super important to know what you're up against. iBuyers basically take the human experience out of selling your home, and you're likely to get a not so good offer. In fact, the last seller I met was $100,000 less than what I priced it at. If you're not in an absolute rush, don't take that easy way out. Trend number 3 is that mortgage interest rates are still on the decline. Interest rates for mortgages have been dropping below 4% for some loans in 2019. And some say that in 2020, the 30-year loan should have a rate of about 3.7%, and a 15-year loan will be about 3.2%. So just like anything in life, this isn't a guarantee, But trade wars and tariffs could shift the economy, causing an increase in interest rates to balance that out. But if interest rates do stay on the decline, this could be a major motivation for more buyers. So what does that mean if you're a seller? Well, lower interest rate means buyers will be more motivated to buy sooner rather than later. And a mortgage is a huge financial commitment. So if someone has been thinking about buying and sees lower interest rates, this may push them to commit. We're seeing a spring market right here in January, and I think a big part of that is the lower rates. We actually had a loan that closed below 3% the other day. So if you're curious what your home might be worth today, I'd be happy to give you an accurate home value report. Just either click on the links below or give me a call. Thanks for watching this edition of Coffee with Connie. Have a great day.